wrestling fans, and WWE Universe to Tim Reynolds Show and my live play-by-play and reaction for WWE Raw here on June 22nd, 2026. Hope you guys are having a terrific Monday afternoon here in the States, baby. And in the United States, we get Monday afternoon Raw instead of WWE Monday Night Raw, because we will see this episode of WWE Raw take place in London in the United Kingdom. So let's get ready, guys, and get right into it here. Make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go, and we'll get right into it, guys. And what could we expect here tonight when we will see under the same roof all four of the superstars in the finals of the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring tournaments here tonight? Will be in the arena all under the same roof, as we'll see main event Jey Uso and the ruler Obafemi talk things out before their huge matchup in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament, which will take place at WWE Night of Champions. And ladies and gentlemen, we will also hear from the finalists in the Queen of the Ring tournament, as we'll see the women's world champion Liv Morgan and the master of the skies, Io Sky, here tonight. And guys, believe it or not, Io Sky has never defeated Liv Morgan in a one-on-one matchup in her WWE career. So could she overcome the odds at WWE Night of Champions and be crowned the new Queen of the Ring? We will find out. And Liv Morgan looks to carry all the gold as she looks to become the Queen of the Ring alongside her Women's World Title Championship. And guys, also taking place here tonight, two matches with the Tag Team Title Championships on the line. That's right. First, we'll see the Women's Tag Team Championships as Brie Bella and Paige defend their titles against the number one contenders, Lyra, Valkyria, and Bayley. Let me know, who do you think's going to win that matchup here, guys? And also, we'll see the World Tag Team titles on the line here tonight in London on WWE Raw, when we see the Visions, Austin Theory, and Braun Breaker defend the titles against the Street Profits. Will Montez Ford and Darnell Dawkins be able to come out as the new World Tag Team Champions, or will the Vision keep their grip on those World Tag Team titles? We will find out here tonight.
The King and Queen of the Ring tournaments, where legends have been made, careers have been built. The prize, a World Championship opportunity at SummerSlam. This Saturday, in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the quest for glory will reach its conclusion in the King and Queen of the Ring finals.
Carson, what's up, man? Or Cincy, how we doing?
To claim the throne at Night of Champions.
Yeah, Cincy, so Monday Night Raw's in London today. That's why it's on so early.
Against Io Sky, who will earn a World Championship opportunity. Who will seize their destiny and become the next King and Queen of the Ring.
What's up, Cincy Cards? What's up, Bull?
The bloodline is here.
How we doing, Lulu? And ladies and gentlemen, there is the Usos, as main event Jey Uso is in the building here tonight before taking on Obafemi in the King of the Ring tournament finals. And there is Io Sky, who's also in the building here tonight before she takes on Liv Morgan in the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. And ladies and gentlemen, it's the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Brie Bella and Paige.
And the men's world tag titles are on the line. The Street Profits.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Street Profits look to get Tag Team Championship gold back around their race as they arrive to the O2 Arena here tonight in London. And you can see here that the fans are pumped up here overseas in London and United Kingdom as we get ready for this episode of WWE Raw.
And Queen of the Ring.
And ladies and gentlemen, and WWE course, to kick us off here on WWE Raw, it's none other than the ruler, Oba Femi! Oba, 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 Oba. I would look good in that shirt.
Yeah.
I would look good in that shirt, man. Oba Femi coming out looking on fire today, ladies and gentlemen.
Dang. I was single. But I'm not. I got the best husband in the whole world.
Yeah. She said after the fact.
I know you. I'm going to work today.
I can't compete with that.
Yeah, you can.
Get your butt to work. Get your butt to work. Love you. What's up, Keith? How we doing, Keith? Hope you're feeling better, buddy. Look, the old gang's here. Keith and Carson, man. The OGs. What's up, guys? Wow, man. Talk about the chants here from the fans in the O2 Arena.
London tonight. As much as I would love for you guys to chant my name all night, we have
Man, Oba is so over right now, man. This is crazy. Wow.
all right. Settle down.
Jay doesn't stand a chance, dude.
Since I was born, all right, I've been backed by destiny. And she's been very kind to me. It's because of destiny that I was led here to the WWE. It was destiny that allowed me to slay the beast. It is destiny that has brought me this far in this tournament. And good news, destiny is still on my side. She is still kind to me. So this weekend at Night of Champions, destiny will take me to new heights as I become your new king of the ring.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Big statement made by Oba Femi, who will look to become the new WWE King of the Ring, defeating main event Jey Uso in the finals at WWE Night of Champions.
When I become king, I'm still faced with another dilemma. I have the opportunity to challenge a champion of my choosing. And it's down to only two options, really. So do I go after the WWE Championship? Or do I go after the World Heavyweight Championship?
Jesse, what's going on, man? What's up, Martin? Raw's on so early because it's over in London here today. So it's overseas. So technically it's like nighttime right around now. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, it did not take that long for us to hear from the Lemon Jay Uso.
While I would strongly advise ever interrupting the ruler, if anyone has that level of cachet, it's main event Jay Uso. And if Oba's looking past Jay at Night of Champions, we may have a very disappointed ruler on our hands. Well, I love this strategy for main event Jay Uso tonight. Try to get into the head of the ruler Oba Femi. Maybe that's the way. Maybe that's the kryptonite for Femi. It could all boil down to main event experience, which Jey Uso has in spades. This man captured the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania.
Day one, it's just me, Uso. Like this.
Jey Uso defeated Javon Evans today. Instant classic this past Friday night on SmackDown. To advance to the finals against the man who knocked off Dominic Mysterio, one Oba Femi.
I'm pretty sure Jey Uso doing the Oba Femi walk right now.
So much pressure.
Jay looking clean today, too, guys.
The ring. Career altering opportunity, a championship match at SummerSlam. Jay has been to the dance. Oba still waiting for his moment.
So what will Jey Uso have to say?
There's poisonous atmosphere here tonight, Corey. We were just a few feet away from Jey Uso. This is something jovial Jey Uso we are used to. Jey Uso is focused. Jey Uso realizes the task at hand Saturday. Jey Uso's mission is clear. Per the tribal chief, become king of the ring, challenge Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Okay. Let's get it, Uso. About to get him. Come on. It's just me, Uso. Day one, it's just me, Uso. Day one, it's just me, Uso. Okay, day one is there are a lot of people who can put it down like this. Hey, 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 hey. So what will Jey Uso have to say to the ruler Oba Femi? We will find out.
Uh-oh, Cole. Sounds like London wants to
Uh-oh.
If you are thinking of running it back, I'm going to put an end to that right now.
Oh, and Jey Uso just went ahead and got the Yeet Man going again. Get him! I am loving this right now, man. Jay is cooking. Woo! Oba Femi not too happy.
I'm here. Matter of fact, main event Jey Uso is now in y'all. You don't count me out, ain't you, Oba? Hey, I'm used to that though. Because guess what, Uso? They counted me out when I won the Royal Rumble. They counted me when I won World Heavyweight Championship. They counted me out, Uso, when they see me shake arenas. They counted me out right now, thinking I can't win King of the Ring. Yeet, Oba. They counted me out right now because they don't think I can beat you. I'll go for you. Hey, but look though, I'm gonna do what I do, Uso. I'm gonna silence the haters. I'm gonna shock the world, Uso. That's what I do. And on Saturday, Oba, I'm gonna climb this mountain, Oos. Yeah. And I'm gonna wear that crown for the king that I am, Oos. And on SummerSlam, I take it to Cody Rhodes. Oh, but I guarantee you, I will be undisputed WWE champion, Oos. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Night of Champions. Oh, but it's me and you, Oos. Bitch, no water shot. Ah! That's my one-in shot. I see. So I'm assuming at Night of Champions, you're shooting for real. Piece of advice. When you shoot, don't miss. Because if you do, I will destroy you.
Ooh.
And if you don't, I'll still destroy you. Because at the end of the day, you're not the family member that I'm really worried about.
Oh.
So why don't you take your stupid bullets and you give that to your cousin, courtesy of the ruler. Bah, me.
Damn.
Cross the path.
Wow. And ladies and gentlemen, Jey Uso came out with a lot of fire, but Oba Femi isn't backing down from anyone, let alone main event Jey Uso, as he tells Jay, you are not the family member I'm looking for or I'm worried about.
Saturday, there is no doubt that the bloodline is dripping in power. The original tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the world heavyweight champion, has realized that he has an unstoppable force at his disposal. What Jacob thought too.
That's right. Last Monday, Jacob Fatu would just
comedian Eric Andre
take out Eric Andre, the comedian and actor.
his hands on the sacred Ulafala, presented to Jacob Fatu by Roman himself, which resulted in Eric Andre being decimated by the Samoan werewolf. Not once, but twice. It seems apparent that Roman is finally realizing the power he has in his hands with Jacob Fatu.
Talking to there, is that Roman? Maybe that's Jacob Fatu.
No, it's not. And what the hell is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? Because as far as I can tell, my bloodline's got compromising photos of you. You're getting away with everything. He knocks around Eric Andre. That doesn't really bother me
And
too
he's
much.
paid a fine.
Is he? Is he paid a fine for what he did to me? Because as far as I can tell, I'm out here handling business with Jimmy, with Jake. All of a sudden, Jacob comes out with his little claw, and then all of a sudden, that's what we're doing.
What's
and
your
then,
problem, Oos? Here we go.
what is your problem? You out here talking about Jacob. Let's talk about what you did last week, Oos. I had your back. I'm the only one in the bloodline. I got a little bit of respect for you, man. Trying to keep your head from getting pushed in by Jake. And what do? You hit me in the back with a damn chair. Look, I understand. Look, it's collateral damage, my man. Ain't no collateral damage, nothing, bro. No, look, you put yourself in there, and that's the way it went down. I'm right here with you now. Where you are? Guys, hey, please, shut up. No, who are you telling me to shut up? I'm telling you to shut up. Well, you're going to tell me to shut up? I'll tell you anything.
Well, then put your money where your mouth is, because tonight it's going to be Jimmy Uso versus LA Knight in London.
Uh-oh. Yeet.
Yeah, I got a better idea. How about Jimmy Uso versus LA Knight right here in London? He just said that. I don't care what he said because I didn't hear a damn word he said. Well, you and it's me. You want to do that or not? Sounds like a great idea. How do you feel about it?
I think it's
Yeah.
Yikes. And
This is
guys,
getting
it's official. General Manager Adam Pearce can't get things together, but tonight we'll see the megastar LA Knight go one-on-one with Jimmy Uso. But ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for our first matchup that is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. And introducing first, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Brie Bella and Paige.
Paige returns to her homeland of England. Day 3, defend the tag titles. Why? Next on Netflix.
All right, guys, we're heading to commercial break, but don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show, and you make sure you let me know that you're ready because it's time for WWE Raw live play-by-play and reaction here on Tim Reynolds Show. So let's go. Hope you guys are ready. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, any wrestling questions, any sports questions, any shout outs you guys would like to make sure you hit me up in this live stream with those super chats. And don't forget to sign up for channel memberships, guys, that are live now on my YouTube channel, Tim Reynolds Show. And you can also help out the channel by donating by clicking the link on the top of that YouTube channel page at Tim Reynolds Show. Any amount you guys can donate or any way that you guys can help support the channel, whether that's liking, subscribing, sharing this live stream with your family and friends, or being able to help out with those channel memberships, super chats, or a donation, it really does go a long way here on Tim Reynolds Show. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. God bless you guys. Hope you're having a great Monday afternoon here in the United States as we get ready for Monday Night Raw, WWE Afternoon Raw. Let's go, baby. All right, so we're going to get our next matchup set up here with a poll question for you guys. Make sure you get your votes in on who you're picking in this upcoming matchup, and we'll get right to it here, guys. So here we go. WWE Raw. All right, so Paige and Brie. And Bailey and Lyra. All right, guys, just trying to finish up the poll question here. VALKYRA. All right, there you go, guys. We've got the poll question coming up here for our next matchup. Keith says my future ex-wife, Paige. Hell yeah, dude. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget to please like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show as we get ready to get back to the action here on WWE Raw.
ESPN, the premium live.
All right, guys, don't forget, WWE Night of Champions is this Saturday. We will be going live for that show as well. Here we go. Crack open a cold one and toast and cheers to you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show.
Champion, set to defend their titles. Let's check in with Jackie Redmond, who's in the back with the challengers tonight.
Well, thank you so much, Bailey, Lyra. In just a few minutes, you will take on Paige and Brie Bella for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Lyra, this is an opportunity that you made happen. How are you feeling right now?
Jackie, this is the one. We've had no luck all year. It didn't happen at WrestleMania because it was always supposed to happen tonight in London. We need this. This is the one. This is our time.
We've been the best tag team in this division for far too long, and tonight everybody's gonna find out. The main thing about us is we have trust, our friendship. The fact that she got this match for us tonight's the one. It's all or nothing, Jackie. Let's go.
A lot of pressure on themselves.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And now, introducing the challengers for this WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. Coming up next, introducing It's Lyra Valkyria and her tag team partner, Bailey.
Right now of Lyra Valkyria. She seems tense, borderline nervous, putting all the weight of the world on her and Bailey's shoulders. I'm curious to see how that works out for her.
Well, listen, they've been a team for quite a long time now. They haven't been that successful. They don't have a winning record. But tonight, you could put that all behind you, an opportunity to win the tag team gold. And let's not forget, Bailey and Lyra were in the ring the night that Paige and Brie Bella shocked everyone, winning the tag titles in that multi-women match at WrestleMania.
Obviously, Bailey and Lyra didn't have the opportunity to prepare for the shock that was Paige's return to WWE. Tonight, very different scenario. But again, keep an eye on Lyra. Her demeanor, she likes, usually a competitor wants to stay loose under pressure. Trying to stay loose in the ring. It'll take your breath away. It makes it hard to breathe. You want to be as relaxed as possible. And Lyra looked anything but.
You know, on the flip side of things, we talked about this just a few moments ago. Paige returns home tonight for the first time since she returned to WWE to England. She was brought up in Norwich, a couple of hours north of here. She has 16 family members in the audience tonight, including her dad and her mom. Paige has got to be careful not to get caught up in the emotion of tonight because it could cost her the title.
You're absolutely right about
Oh, and there's Lyra Valkyria already coming in with an Ixiguri. And now Paige in the corner. Oh, and a drop kick there. And Lyra with the tag. And now here comes Bailey. And now Paige in the corner. Oh, catches an elbow and a splash in the corner by Bailey. And now here we go. A nice cradle roll up here by Bailey. Paige able to kick out at 2. And right back to the headlock here. Bailey keeping the pressure.
Tag team match.
Oh, and what a slap from Paige. And now the headbutt as Bailey now is in the corner. And Paige throwing Bailey head first into the top turnbuckle. And now the tag is made. Here comes Brie Bella. And now Paige thrown in the corner. Oh, Bailey able to leap over. But oh, the code breaker there by Brie. And now Paige and Brie. Oh, the double team with the double bulldog. Now the cover here. And Lyra Valkyria there to break it up.
Bottom line.
You're absolutely right. You can earn these opportunities. You can ask for these opportunities, but on a long enough timeline.
And wait a minute now, Paige in the ring going after Lyra. Lyra throwing Paige out to the ring apron. And oh, Paige able to catch her with a boot here. And now wait a minute, the roll up by Brie on Bailey. And now Lyra and Bailey. Oh, no, and the double kicks here. As we see the knees here for Lyra for Paige. The kicks there. And oh, Bailey able to counter with a back suplex. And oh, the knee to Paige knocks her off the apron. And now, Brie Bella knocked to the apron here now. And what's Bailey doing here? It's a twisted neck breaker. And now Brie Bella's in trouble. Bailey, oh, that Bailey, the cover here.
Is it enough?
And wait a minute. And Paige gets caught with a flying elbow from Lyra Valkyria after pulling her tag team partner out of that match. Where Bailey went for the cover after that beautiful belly to belly. And now the cover, but a kick out at 2. And Bailey and Lyra could really use the tag team titles here. And this matchup will continue here on Monday Night Raw after these commercial breaks. Will Lyra and Bailey be able to get the win here and become new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions? Or will we see the reigning champs, Brie Bella and Paige, be able to get the victory near Paige's hometown here in London? We'll find out coming up next, guys. Don't forget to please like and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, so a little bit of a commercial break. Just want to make sure all right, guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Hope everybody's doing well. Boom, 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 boom. All right, guys, still got about a little over a minute left to go here before we get back from commercial break. Appreciate everybody hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget to please like and subscribe, everybody. Slow day at the office. It's a slow day at the office.
A question for you ladies.
All right, guys, should be getting back to the action here. Yeah, you right about that, Mrs. Reynolds. All right.
Desperately trying to make a
So back to the action here as we see Brie Bella in control and Bailey now in trouble as she tries to prevent Brie from making the tag here. Big elbow there from Bailey, ducking under the right hand, and now the roll up here on Brie Bella. Oh, with a kick out there, and oh, Bailey! I don't know if that was intentional or an accident as she takes out Paige off the apron. And now Brie in trouble, thrown into the corner there, and now Bailey, oh, misses as the drop kick there from Brie, and then she knocks down Lyra, and now from the middle rope, the drop kick connects, and oh my goodness, Bailey in trouble. Brie Bella now may have an opening to make the tag.
Both Bailey and Brie Bella desperately need tags. Bailey dragging herself to the corner. Here comes, he'll make the tag.
Oh, Bailey makes the tag, and so does Brie. And now Paige with the clothesline on Lyra and Bailey. Ducking under the clothesline, and now the German to Lyra. And Paige in control. A German to Bailey. And now Paige back on her feet. Lyra in trouble here. And the cradle suplex. And then, wait a minute, blocking that one. And uh-oh, another cradle suplex there as Paige is on fire. Good kicks there to the face of Lyra and Bailey. And uh-oh, getting the crowd pumped up here in the O2 Arena. Paige picking up Lyra. Oh, wait a minute, Lyra in the counter. And oh, the Nightwing, the cover. Oh, but Brie Bella there to break it up. And Lyra so close, hitting the Nightwing on Paige. And now Bailey in the ring, going after Brie Bella with the elbows here. And now continuing to fight. And uh-oh, no, wait a minute, able to counter. And Bailey gets thrown to the outside. And now Brie Bella looking to go after Bailey. And she does with the flying knee. There to the outside of the ring. But wait a minute. Lyra Valkyrie with the drop kick takes out Bailey on the outside. And now Paige looking for the roll up here. Oh, but a counter by Lyra. And a kick out at two. And now Lyra with a kick. And now Paige in trouble. Lyra here looking to finish this.
And Lyra now mocking Paige.
Oh,
Buster into
nice cradle suplex into a roll through here. Lyra now got caught. And Rampage DDT, the cover. Oh no, and your winners, and still the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Brie Bella and Paige.
Nobody expected it to be easy, but
What's up, Tommy?
Coming for Paige and her tag team partner. Lyra Valkyria delivers a Fisherman Buster, looking for a little added insurance, but instead Paige able to turn the tides into her own favor, spiking Lyra with Rampage and skill. And again, disappointment for the team of Lyra Valkyria and Bailey who are this close again to the tag team titles. Help me feel bad for Kelly and Lyra tonight. Put a lot of pressure on themselves, though. Hit yourself up, dust yourself off. Go back to work.
And oh no, Lyra going after Bailey, and Lyra Valkyria has lost it. And I was wondering if this was about to happen as Lyra is snapped and now going after Bailey here. Lyra Valkyria, oh, just slap the hell out of Bailey, not once but twice, over and over again. As Lyra just disrespects her former friend, and now a beatdown has begun as Bailey continues to be thrown around by Lyra as WWE officials try to get out here and get control of the situation.
Relationship ruptured.
What do you think you're doing?
I mean, I get it, right? Frustrated after losing each and every opportunity that you've had. But at some point, oh, Bailey didn't get pinned. Lyra did. Great point.
Oh no, Lyra! The Nightwing to Bailey!
Maybe Lyra should take a look in the mirror.
And Lyra Valkyria just turned her back on her friend Bailey after the matchup, where both women really took it to the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, where unfortunately Paige and Brie Bella were able to come out on top and retain their WWE Women's Tag Team titles, but Valkyria could not stand the loss. She was the one who got pinned in this matchup, but instead of showing understanding and compassion like Bailey did, Lyra cheap shots her former friend and takes out Bailey with an assault here. And not only that, she also adds insult to injury by slapping her in the face and hitting Bailey with the Nightwing. Terrible. Terrible for Lyra just to throw that friendship away like that. Why would she do something like that? And Michael Cole put it beautifully here on the broadcast there with both Michael Cole, the GOAT, and Corey Graves there at ringside for commentary here for WWE Raw. Michael Cole would say, maybe Lyra Valkyria needs to look at herself in the mirror, take a long look, because she was the one who got pinned. She was the one who lost this matchup for her and Bailey, and now it looks like Bailey is going to be looking for some payback against her former friend for this assault here tonight on WWE Raw. All right. Look at that, Tommy Wrestling. We hate Lyra. What's up, Mrs. Reynolds? How we doing? How we doing? All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget, guys, to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go. I bet they will face off at SummerSlam. Tommy, probably a very good guess there, man. I think that would be an awesome matchup at SummerSlam between those two.
Tell you, Corey, not only us, but the over 13,000 here at the O2 still buzzing after what happened moments ago. Pretty difficult to wrap your head around. Here are the closing moments. Lyra Valkyria delivering a Fisherman Buster to Paige, looking for a second, but Paige was able to counter, deliver, boom! Thus retaining the tag team championship. But it's what happened in the moments after that really left all of our jaws on the floor. Yeah, as Bailey was looking to console Lyra after the loss in the tag team championship match, Lyra Valkyria snapped. And Corey and I talked about this moments ago. The fact that Lyra looked different tonight. She had a different look in her eyes. She was more aggressive in the ring. And I guess the constant losing finally caused her to lose it. Betray the woman Bailey, who has done nothing but help Lyra throughout her career.
And we see here Lyra Valkyria taking out Bailey. And there's Lyra backstage.
Just happened out there. Lyra, with all due respect.
Be careful, Jack. I mean,
well, ladies and gentlemen, after what just took place, introducing next.
Well, here's someone who knows something about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chad Gable.
Corey, Chad Gable, of course, has been on this redemption or apology tour, which I think seems genuine. Listen, Chad Gable burned a lot of bridges. He hurt a lot of friends. He disrespected the entire culture of Lucha Libre for the better.
And that's right, guys. Making his way to the ring for our next match, I believe that is scheduled for one fall. It is Chad Gable! And Chad, on this redemption tour,
Forget about it. You made a mistake.
has definitely been making a hell of an impact here on Monday Night Raw.
Relationship's different. Actually, don't start clapping, Cole.
And we'll hear from Chad Gable.
Oh, the energy, London, the energy.
Gable, Gable, Gable.
I love it. I want to keep this up all night, but I'm here tonight for something actually very serious to me, something close to my heart. And Chad Gable has had just one hell of a month. And it all started when I lost my mask down in Mexico. But after that match, I realized the mask wasn't the only thing I'd lost over the last couple of years here. I lost my self-respect. I lost my reputation. I lost dignity, and I lost some friends. Now, Rey Mysterio made me realize that it's never too late to right some wrongs in your life. So that's exactly what I'm here for tonight. And if it's okay with everybody, I'm going to invite a few people out here right now and do just that. So, Otis, would you grab Maxine and Tozawa if you don't mind and join me in the ring? I have a few things to say to you guys.
And making their way to the ring, representing Alpha Academy, it's Maxine Dupree, Akira Tozawa, and
years ago.
Otis. Guys, Maxine heel turn coming in. Maxine heel turn coming in.
Gable has said and done some absolutely detestable things for this group.
Yeah, I remember that, Tommy. I remember that, Tommy.
He was at least making an effort. To your point earlier, he seems sincere. It's really all you can do in this situation. Sometimes you have to come to the person you've hurt, hat in hand, and ask for forgiveness. That's the tall task. I'm used to it. Tell them, look, Maxine gave it. He's Matt.
Thank you. You guys don't even need to give me the time of day, so thank you for coming out here. Maxine, since the day you joined Alpha Academy, the potential was obvious. All right, you were so dedicated, hungry to learn. All you wanted to do the entire time was just be the absolute best that you could be, and you did it. I mean, you did something that I wasn't even able to do. I mean, you won a singles championship.
Way to go, Maxine.
The way I treated you was pathetic. The way I treated you was embarrassing, and that's on me. That's my fault. Kazawa, the heart of a lion, the heart the size of a giant, the definition of fighting spirit, and I tried to smother you. I tried to hold you down, hold you back. The way I treated you was pathetic and embarrassing, and you didn't deserve it. That's on me.
Big words coming from Chad Gable. Otis.
And you, Otis, you are by far, without a doubt, the most loyal friend any human being on this planet could ever have. And I mean it. You would have taken a bullet for me. You would have jumped in front of a moving car for me. And I'm not just saying this stuff because it's cliches that people say. I mean this with every fiber of my being. Okay, we've been friends for 20 years, and I miss you. Now, we trained at the Olympic Training Center together. We were tag team champions together. You moved right up the street from me. You held my girls in your arms the day after they were born. And I threw it all away. Because selfishly, I wanted a singles championship. I wanted the Intercontinental title more than I wanted your friendship. And that's on me. That's my fault.
Wow.
The three of you do not owe me a damn thing. But I owe you something. And that's what I'm here to do tonight. So I'm looking all three of you in the eye to say, I'm sorry.
Ooh. Told you. I told you. Maxine heel turn.
There was a time when I believed every word that came out of your mouth, but I can finally see clearly. And I see that everything about you is a lie. Listen, you guys, I know you all want to forgive him, and I understand. And You two have the biggest hearts, and I know you want to give him a second chance. But I don't.
Told you.
Do you not remember when you made me get on my knees and beg you not to hurt Tozawa? Or how about the time when I had to stop you from taking your belt off and whipping Otis? Because I remember, Chad, I remember all of it. And we all remember when you left us high and dry to drown in this business alone, broken in a million pieces. And where were you? Huh? Chasing your own dreams? Because it's always been about you, Chad. This apology is for you. But you know what the best part is? When I achieved your dream, I finally realized we didn't need you then, and we don't need you now.
Harsh words from Maxine Dupree.
So we're going to leave you the same way you left us. Alone.
And backstage, it's Dragon Lee. He's looking for any ringing veteran. And Rey Mysterio.
You saw what he did last week. You know, he ordered Rusev to take my mask off. Hey, do me a favor. Teach Ethan some freaking respect for Lucha Libre, por favor.
And it's Penta.
Es obvio. Sale y demuéstrale lo que es la verdadera lucha libre. Nosotros estamos contigo. Tenemos cero. Mira, ese es un equipo, carnal. Gracias por apoyarme. Estamos contigo. Gracias.
And Dragon Lee getting ready for his matchup against All Ego Ethan Page, coming up next on this episode of WWE Raw from London. Yeah, Tommy, here's the thing. I don't think Alpha Academy is heel, right? What it is that right now, it looks like Maxine Dupree is going through a heel turn, which we all expected because she's been backstage talking to Austin Theory for like 3 months now. So it's just a matter of time when she pretty much turns her back on Otis and Akira Tozawa, or goes their separate ways, maybe, right? I don't know what's going to happen with Otis and Akira Tozawa. I really don't. Those guys are very talented, very entertaining. I'm kind of surprised why they're not in more matches or on TV a little bit more often. I mean, you don't really even need to have these guys in a championship picture in order for them to be beloved here on the channel. So I really don't know where those two are going, Otis and Akira Tozawa, but I do know where Maxine's going. I think she's going to end up joining the Vision and being a part of them with Austin Theory. And you have to imagine as well, they'll probably end up keeping Austin Theory and Maxine Dupree like together as a wrestler manager kind of situation. Maybe even more of a romantic thing. I'm not too sure. Oh, okay, Tommy. Thank you, man. Sometimes it's hard to keep up what's going on with that main event stuff on YouTube. I've actually thought about like streaming it a couple of times, but it reminds me a lot of what used to be WWE Heat and what used to be WWE Velocity. And for you guys that are not along WWE fans or haven't been WWE fans for quite a bit of time. Back in the day, I want to say it was in the late 90s and early 2000s, WWE had these house shows, and usually it was right before a pay-per-view. They would do WWE Velocity and WWE Heat. Usually, though, it was like every weekend or every other weekend, so it wasn't always right before a pay-per-view. But what you would see is sort of they would get an undercard, if you will, here with just a lot of really good matches, not necessarily a lot of storyline, just 1 hour of just kind of like straight wrestling. That sort of went with the storylines that were happening at the time on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown, or at the time Thursday SmackDown. And I thought it was actually pretty clever because for those shows, it was just an hour of straight wrestling. That's what you got. You probably got 3, sometimes 4 matches, just depending on how far they were willing to let those matches go. And believe it or not, it was exactly kind of like a house show when you go see WWE live without it actually being recorded or on camera. And it's pretty cool to watch when you can see those wrestlers in their element. The pressure's kind of off, and they're able to really just go out there and perform well under the lights in a match situation like that. Fun fact, Dean Ambrose debuted on Velocity. Hey, that's cool, man. Thank you, Tommy. Appreciate you sharing that with us there, Tommy Wrestling. You know, Tommy, one of the weirdest things, or the funniest things, I guess I should say, that I get on here a lot is people talking about how, oh, Dean Ambrose is going to come back, or Sasha Banks is going to come back. Guys, they're not coming back. I can promise you that, okay? They're getting paid too much. They're getting paid a shitload of money to be in AEW. Trust me, they're not coming back.
Buy a ticket. Can I get an Ethan?
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as this next match is scheduled for one fall, and already in the ring, it's All Ego Ethan Page. And introducing his opponent for this next matchup on WWE Raw that is scheduled for one fall, he's Dragon Lee. Heck yeah, guys. Oh yeah, Dean Ambrose has got beef with Triple H and WWE in general. So yeah, I agree with you there, man. But it's not just Triple H. What it is that Dean Ambrose was offered a kind of shitty contract compared to what Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns got at the time. And I don't think Dean Ambrose liked that too much. And the thing was, too, is right when that contract dispute happened, it was right when Dean Ambrose was starting to get really hot in WWE. So a great signing by AEW for bringing him along. And how about last week when Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee came to the aid of Chad Gable, as we see All Ego Ethan Page and Rusev brutally attacked Gable after Gable was able to make Rusev tap out last week in a huge victory for Chad, who we just seen, unfortunately, get turned down from an apology to the Alpha Academy.
One of the most complete superstars on this or any roster.
Oh, and ducking under the clothesline here. Oh, with a hurricane run and takes out All Ego. And now a drop kick. And on the outside, here goes Dragon Lee over the top. Takes out Ethan Page. Oh, man, and already getting fired up. Here is Dragon Lee.
Lee, such a different competitor over the past number of months. A newfound aggressive side for the former NXT North American champion, former tag team champion as well, with the Hall of Famer AJ Styles.
And going for the top rope here, but misses, and the clothesline there from Ethan Page.
Ethan Page isn't.
And now we see here Ethan stomping down an elbow drop there to Dragon Lee as All Ego Ethan Page continues
He is
to show off his wrestling prowess.
NXT North American champion, two-time Impact World Champion.
Off the top turnbuckle there.
Lee has bounced off the top turnbuckle. And a reminder, speaking of NXT, Great American Bash.
Dragon Lee trying to battle
West for PLE and the CW.
Oh, and a big elbow there.
Vicious overhand chop.
And a headbutt as well.
Thunderous forearm.
Uh-oh, Dragon Lee's in trouble here. And Ethan Page picking him up on the shoulders. Lee able to counter, though. Uh-oh, got the kick there, hit the arm. And now, an uppercut there, right to the side of the face of Ethan. And now a big enziguri, knocking down Ethan Page now. And here comes the kick. A big boot right to the chest of Ethan Page. And now Dragon Lee feeling it here.
Now Dragon Lee looking to put all ego away.
Oh, kick in the corner connects. Now the cover by Lee. And a kick out in two.
Think of what it would do for Dragon Lee's career to defeat an award-winning superstar, the caliber of.
And guys, don't forget, still to come later tonight, we'll see late night go one-on-one with Jimmy Uso.
For his outstanding global impact through sports and entertainment, the Canadian government actually recognizing
appreciate you, man.
the Canadian government.
Now, heading up to the top rope here. Oh, Ethan Page going after the mask of Dragon Lee. And now with that distraction, a big boot takes out Lee onto the outside. And Ethan Page, with no respect for Lucha Libre, trying to rip that mask off, and that provides a distraction that gives Ethan Page the momentum and the upper hand here in this matchup. And as we head to commercial break, guys, who do you think will win this matchup here with Dragon Lee going one-on-one with All Ego Ethan Page? Well, we will find out which one of these WWE superstars will be victorious here when we get back from these commercial breaks. So make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Heck yeah. Tommy Wrestling says Dragon Lee definitely winning. What's up, ZZV? Saying Dragon Lee as well. Heck yeah, I like that. I like that, everybody. All right, if you guys have any questions, any shout-outs here on the live stream for this WWE Raw play-by-play and reaction here on Tim Reynolds Show, make sure you let me know with those super chats, guys. It'll help those comments stand out a little bit more, and we'll be able to get your questions answered. And appreciate you guys hanging out with us here on Tim Reynolds Show. Ooh. Dude, Tommy Wrestling, shout out, dude. 1 subscriber away from 50. Hey, man, it's a grind. It's a lot of work, but if you stay at it, you can be successful at it, man. Trust me, I've been doing pretty good, I feel like, here on YouTube. I just haven't been able to get enough people's eyes on my channel. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot wait for the day when I have about 100 people or so watching us every time that we're live streaming, you know, because that's just going to be a way more bigger community, sports, entertainment, and an awesome, like, sort of family, you know, awesome sort of group of just sports fanatics, man, coming together on this channel, on this platform. You know, when I think of YouTube channels like Pat McAfee Show or Tom Grossi, those type of things, when I see the type of community that those guys can create and bring, they've been inspirations for me for years. So it's just been awesome now over the last 2.5 years now to be doing this on YouTube for you guys. Starting my own YouTube channel, following my dream of becoming a YouTuber, giving you guys the best play-by-play you've probably ever heard, especially for a couple of different sports, you know what I mean? Always been a fan of wrestling my whole life, but huge fan of football. So we're a big football show here on Tim Reynolds Show, but we try to bring a little bit of everything, you know, that way I can get more eyes, more people interested on my channel. Maybe you're not a big football fan, but you love wrestling. So it's awesome to get you on the channel here for these wrestling live streams, or maybe you love the NASCAR live streams that I'm able to do. Well, you know, with those ones, guys, you know, we're just going at it really tough here until we get to the start of the football season, and then we'll start doing a lot of more football live streams here on the channel, but really do hope that we can continue to grow the fan base here, grow the subscriber count, and hopefully get a lot more members here on Tim Reynolds Show. So thank you, guys. All right, so here we go, guys. Back to the action here. Dragon Lee taking on Ethan Page, and Page continuing to battle here, but now in the corner. Oh, the reverse, and now Dragon Lee going after it, but Page now with the elbows here.
Goodness.
Responds right back.
Dragon Lee.
And the big boot there. Hands to Ethan, but Ethan with the knee to the gut. And now, got caught off the ropes. Oh, a German there with momentum. And the super kick to follow it up. And then their high knee connects to the chin of Page. And now off the ropes, a DDT. Plants Ethan the cover. And All Ego's able to kick out in 2.
Tornado DDT. Take a look at this. Page-driven forehead first. Right into the canvas. Deep hook of the leg. But All Ego stays alive. And Dragon Lee, look at it.
So Dragon Lee first to get back to his feet, looking to put this matchup away. Ethan Page trying to get back to his feet, and he does. Oh, the big boot and the cover, and a kick out at 2.
That is a
Wow.
great question that I do not have an answer to. Dragon Lee appeared to be looking for Operation Dragon.
I bet if you took off that mask, you'd have the soul of Page's boot on the face of Dragon Lee.
I heard that might be an upgrade. I cannot confirm nor deny.
Dragon Lee trying to get his wits back about him. And now Page trying to drive Dragon Lee into the ring post. Lee fighting.
Oh, and what an enziguri by Dragon Lee. Knocks Ethan down to his knees, but quick to get back up the right hand. Now to Dragon Lee, and it's up on the top rope. And this could be a bad position for Dragon Lee. And no, Ethan Page getting taken down. And no, Dragon Lee sees that Ethan's in the drop zone. And now Page in trouble. The drop kick there from Dragon Lee connects from the top rope. The cover, and a kick out in 2.
What resilience from...
And man, what a drop kick there from Dragon Lee. And that connects, and now Ethan Page able to kick out, but he'll need to get back into this matchup.
Ethan Page stumbling and bumbling around outside the ring.
Way to go, Tommy. And now, Ethan, able to counter a big jumping elbow as Dragon Lee went to leap outside of the ring. And now, Ethan Page on the ring apron here with Dragon Lee.
A bit of momentum.
Now, picking Lee up on his shoulders, but Dragon Lee trying to fight out of it.
Top rope.
And the elbows to the side of the head. Lee lands on the apron and a high knee connects, dropping Ethan Page.
And now Dragon Lee.
And that's a Hurricane Run as Page gets slinged on the announcer's table. And now, Dragon Lee.
It's done yet.
What's he looking to do here? Off the ropes. Diving through. Oh, my goodness. And there, Dragon Lee just took out all ego. Diving through the middle ropes and now over the announcer's table.
Page might be. As we say in AAA, esto es lucha. This is wrestling. This is why Dragon Lee was christened.
I don't know, the blood coming from the eye of Ethan Page.
And as I say,
And Dragon Lee looking to put this matchup away. And the diving elbow. And now the cover. Kick out at 2. And Dragon Lee thought he had that match won. As you see here, Ethan Page able to survive once again. And now Dragon Lee looking to finish this match now. Maybe looking for a Styles clash. But all ego. And Page went low, the back of his head to the groin. And what a cradle suplex, the cover. And we see Ethan Page get the victory. And it may not have been clean, it may have been dirty, but your winner of this matchup, it's all ego, Ethan Page.
Let's take another look at the closing moment just to be sure. Dragon Lee throwing caution to the wind to take out Ethan Page. And here, Dragon Lee got a little overzealous, grabbed Ethan Page, looking for the style clash a little too hard. Incidental contact went low. And your winner, all ego.
Well, Ethan Page jockeying for a chance at the Intercontinental Championship. Maybe this win gets him a step closer tonight.
I think it should bring him at least one step closer to becoming a new Prime Minister.
No, that will not happen.
How about Parliament?
Not at all.
Compromise?
Well, let's switch gears for a moment here and talk about WWE Unreal. The biggest season yet. It's on its way. July 21st, right here on Netflix. It's season 3. John Cena, it's goodbye. The return of a WWE superstar. Much more on the road to WrestleMania 42. Again, right here on Netflix, season 3, July 21st. Later on tonight, in our main event on Monday Night Raw, the battle for the world tag team titles.
World Tag Team Champions!
Division growing stronger.
by the day. You see that right there? That's gold. This is gold. That makes us win. But that brings me to the Street Profits. They seem to always keep putting their nose in our business, but I get it. They want the tag team championships. Oh, yes, sir. The Street Profits returning from the division. They have their eyes set on tag team gold. When we came back to Monday Night Raw, we had one goal in mind, partner, and that's the tag team championships. Because the motto ain't changed. The World Tag Team titles will be protected. Oh my God! Oh my God! Launch over the table like Dolphins! Logan back for the first upside! The Vision win! The Vision is ready anytime! This is not even the smoke we really want. The Vision take on the Street Profits for the World Tag Team titles. You got the Street Profits on! The Vision is ready, and we want the vote. So our main event.
I'm backstage with the Vision, who are set to defend their World Tag Team Championships here tonight at the O2 Arena.
Isn't it obvious, Jackie? Everybody's after the Vision. Seth freaking Rollins, well, he's going to get handled by the dog over there Saturday in the cage. And then there's the Street Profits. They don't know respect. They don't know a line. And when it comes to the future here and who's building it, it's Braun Breaker, it's Logan Paul, and it's Austin Theory. They don't know sacrifice. You know who knows sacrifice? Logan Paul. Look at his arm.
You see this, Jackie? If it were up to me, I would take this brace off and beat the Street Profits over the head with it. But to be honest with you, I mean, none of that matters. Because I'll tell you what, I'm healing faster than pretty much any human being has ever healed in the history of all human beings who have healed. And Jackie, I'll tell you something. If I were a betting man, which I am, I would have all my money on the Vision tonight. These guys got it covered. And if Seth Rollins thinks he's going to be a problem after what Braun Breaker does to him, I don't think so. Seth won't be a problem. We're going to handle business tonight, retain the World Tag Team Championships. I'm going to rip Seth's head off from the cage on Saturday. And it's back to business, boys. Yeah. Vision. Let's go. Let's go.
Thanks for the time. Well, the Vision's certainly not lacking any confidence heading into tonight's title defense.
That's our main event later on.
And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, as we also see Io Sky, one of the finalists for the Queen of the Ring tournament. We will hear from Io Sky coming up next here on WWE Monday Raw. All right, don't forget, guys, WWE Night of Champions is this upcoming weekend. Heck yeah. All right, guys, we're here on commercial break. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as we're waiting to get back to the action here. Appreciate y'all. Austin Theory and Montez Ford having themselves a little bit of a pose off interesting on the WWE shows. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out. We still got about a half a minute here before we get back from commercial break. So appreciate y'all. Again, just checking out to see if there's any other wrestling news or anything with you guys. As of yet, nothing really big popping off. Lyra Valkyria did turn on Bailey here earlier today. So you've got to wonder, does that mean Lyra is going to have a rivalry here with Bailey? Well, you know Bailey's going to be looking for some payback and redemption after that brutal attack earlier today.
Plans coming to U.S. Bank Stadium in Minnesota, August 1st and 2nd. Individual and combo tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.
As most of you guys know,
Ruka.
I am a thrill seeker. But I'm not just free. I find the thrill in everything that I do. I love putting myself out there. I love learning new things. I love challenging myself and pushing myself past my comfort zone. I love failing. I love getting back up. And I love making a fool of myself because, trust me, I've done that countless times. But it's that feeling that I get when I get back up and I prove everyone wrong. That is what drives me. I am unapologetically myself, and all you guys need to know about me is that I am Sol Ruka, your women's intercontinental champion.
Tell him, Sol.
A true rising star, Sol Ruka. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw, presented tonight on Netflix by DoorDash. We are at the O2 in London, over 13,000 in attendance tonight. Wherever WWE goes, always follow, say hello to one of the brightest young stars in Zuffa boxing. That is Lee Cutler, seated right beside another up-and-coming star of Zuffa. Alex McMillan is in the house, alongside a legendary British boxing star. That is Derek Chisora. Well, we're talking about all these high-profile pugilists. How about this match? That is MVP Michael Venom Page, UFC welterweight. And beside him, he's been a transporter. He's fast. He's furious. He's even been a beekeeper. That
and guy Jason Statham.
Jason Statham, and a hell of a nice guy. Hey, we got our own star in the ring. Let's head up to Jackie Redmond.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Queen of the Ring finalist, Io Sky.
And ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring, she is one of the finalists for the Queen of the Ring tournament. She is Io Sky.
Finals this Saturday in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Both the King and Queen of the Ring final matches will be on ESPN, kicking off the Night of Champions premium live event this Saturday. Now, this is a very interesting final for you. You got Io Sky taking on the current women's world champion, Liv Morgan. If Liv Morgan wins, she plans to go to SummerSlam to challenge the WWE champion to get all the gold. But if Io Sky wins, what does she do? Does she go back after Morgan, or does she go after the WWE champion?
Io Sky certainly has some potentially massive decisions to make, but that's a very big if, because the genius of the Sky must first get past the greatest women's world champion of all time, Liv Morgan.
That's one perspective.
So we'll hear from Io.
Get up, Io. Congratulations on making it to the final of the Queen of the Ring tournament. where you'll face women's world champion Liv Morgan for the crown. I mean, the crowd is excited to see you. How excited are you for this match at Night of Champions? Jackie, I feel extremely grateful to have gotten here. And I can't wait to face Liv for the crown. Last week, I beat Raquel Rodriguez. And this Saturday, I will beat Liv Morgan to become the queen.
And of course, it would only be a matter of time before we hear from the women's world champion and the other finalists in the Queen of the Ring tournament. It's Liv Morgan.
Oh, cute little Io. You must have forgotten who you're dealing with because I am the Liv Morgan. And I am the greatest women's world champion of all time. And you are not beating me on Saturday because everyone in this arena knows that I am so much better than you. Everyone in this arena knows that I am so much more talented than you. Because I am the face of this division and all I'm missing is my crown. So when I defeat you this Saturday at Night of Champions, not only do I make history by becoming the first ever women's world champion and Queen of the Ring winner, but I get to embarrass your best friend, Rhea Ripley, when I defeat her at SummerSlam and take her title again. Are you sure that crown is gonna fit on that big head of yours?
Oh, wow. Way to go, Io. That's nice, Bowling.
Arrogant Liv. おしゃれよ、教えてやる。おい。おい、私のことをバカにしてもいいけど、リアのことをバカにするんだったら、私はお前のことを絶対に許さないからぞ。
Oh, and Liv Morgan had enough as she checks into cheap shot to Io Sky. But Sky not backing down with the kick to Liv Morgan. And Liv in trouble. And now the drop kick to Liv Morgan takes down the women's world champ. And Io Sky fired up here, ladies and gentlemen. And Liv Morgan taken down by Io Sky, who's not afraid of Liv Morgan, and we will find out who the new Queen of the Ring will be when these two face off on Saturday at WWE Night of Champions.
Saturday.
Big Jim. Yeah. What's up, boy? Oh, yeah, you need help with LA Night? Man, I got LA. You just need to focus on King of the Ringers. I got him too.
Yeah. Uh-oh. And it's Jacob Thought too.
Where you been at all night? Matter of fact, why you at SmackDown talking to Solo? Hey, bro, I don't answer to your punk ass, Jay. Orders from the OTC. Solo needed to hear something. Well, how'd that go, bro? Because we all know Solo don't take orders really well. Yeah, like you. None of that matters. The only thing that matters, Solo got the message. So now what?
Now, we sit and we wait. Wait for what, Oos? Solo might be on his way to Raw. Said he coming over here, Oos. What's the play? What are we waiting on, Jake? What's the play, Oos? All right, man. Let Solo cross that line. He don't like what he finds.
Okay. So Jacob Fatu and the Usos not really on the same page here. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's our next match scheduled for one fall. And introducing, he is the megastar from Los Angeles, California, L.A. Knight. Yeah!
Weighing for 240 pounds. Hell, hey, not.
Yeah!
LA Knight hopes to win a battle in the expanding war with the bloodline. Knight, Jimmy Uso, next on Netflix.
Ready?
All right, guys, on another commercial break, unfortunately, we're going to get our poll question ready for this next matchup that's about to happen with Jimmy Uso going one-on-one with LA Knight. Let me know who you guys are picking to win this matchup coming up next, here after these commercial breaks on WWE Raw. All right. Pick your winner for this next match on WWE Monday afternoon Raw. LA Knight or Jimmy Uso. All right, guys, don't forget to get your votes in. Let me know who you're going with here. And big shout out to everybody in the chat. All right, guys, so just a little recap here. Like we mentioned earlier, Lyra Valkyria has turned on her now former friend Bayley after they lost their championship opportunity for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles, as they were able to really put up a good fight, but unfortunately, Paige and Brie Bella were able to get the victory to retain the titles. Now, Lyra Valkyria was the one who got pinned, but when Bayley tried to console her friend and let her know it's okay, we're going to keep working through this, unfortunately, Lyra attacked Bayley and brutally assaulted her after she was the one who lost the match for them. What is she getting so frustrated and angry about for with Bayley nonetheless? And Michael Cole put it perfectly. Maybe Lyra Valkyria needs to look herself in the mirror real quick to see where the problems may lie. But it looks like now Bayley could be looking for a little payback here against her former friend. All right, guys. Just waiting to see if we have any other WWE stuff going on. All right. So fixing to get back to the action here, everybody.
This arena on WWEshop.com. Keep an eye out for more events being announced soon.
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, it's Danhausen.
Where's our money? Tom gave you money. Where's our money? Who are you? Wait, what? I'm the guy that you robbed last week. Yeah. You put 100 grand on that table. You're sober. You just took it and ran.
Oh, no, I didn't run. I spent it.
What do you mean you spent?
What do you mean you spent? Let me tell you. I got this. I got that.
What? You spent $100,000 in 1 week.
Well, that's on that, but yeah. Yeah, that's my experiment.
Well, let's make this really easy, okay?
Okay.
You give us the 100,000, or we're taking whatever this is.
Oh, you're threatening to steal from Danhausen. All right, well, then I got something for you. I pissed.
Hold on. Why did you do that? But you're uncursable. I'm uncursable. I'll show you what I think of your curse.
Oh, no! Ladies and gentlemen, JD just got electrocuted.
Where'd he go? You might have.
JD McDonough just got electrocuted by Danhausen. What is going on? This is awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and his opponent, making his way to the ring, he is none other than Jimmy Uso!
Jimmy Uso! So much to talk about in this matchup here tonight. We'll start with Jimmy Uso. He is the man, Corey, over the past number of weeks who has tried to play peacekeeper. Remember, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, had a relationship with LA Knight as they were trying to vanquish the Vision. In fact, they were together at WrestleMania. As this in-3 situation has gone on with Roman Reigns and, of course, Jey Uso, Jimmy has tried to play peacekeeper until last week when things just backfired.
I understand Jimmy Uso's frustration. To your point, he attempted to keep the peace. But let's be perfectly honest. We all know full well exactly where Jimmy Uso.
Now we see here Jimmy Uso shoving LA Knight. And this match is getting really interesting already. And now a tie-up here in the middle of the ring as these two go at it. Right hand after right hand now. As we see LA Knight on the fight. But a knee to the gut by Jimmy Uso. Oh, and another slap there and an uppercut by Big Jim.
LA Knight looks at the cohesive unit form.
Throwing LA Knight outside the ring now.
By the way, between himself and the Usos as an alliance.
And, oh, no! Jimmy Uso off the ring apron got caught by LA Knight.
Claims that he has seen, of course, the reformation.
Now, thrown into the barrier there near the timekeeper's area. And a big chop there in front of the announcer's table.
What getting on the wrong side of the family means.
Now a kick in the gut. A big right hand. LA Knight gets stopped in the headbutt there by Jimmy Uso.
Absolutely, and that's not the sort of thing you
now
can just
Big Jim back inside the ring. Rolls back outside. LA Knight in trouble here. And oh no, the head of LA Knight bounced off the steel steps.
Thinks Adam Pearce is against him. That Adam Pearce is siding with Roman Reigns.
Now back inside the ring. Jimmy says, nah, not yet. And LA Knight gonna be taught a lesson. And Knight counter. And now slamming the head of Jimmy Uso off the announcer's table. Not once, but twice. LA Knight going for a third time. And maybe a fourth time. And then a fifth time. 6, 7, 8. Maybe one more? Yeah, one more. 9.
Yes, short answer, a little bit. But if you're LA Knight and you know these battles you've had with the bloodline, you know what they're capable of. You know what Roman Reigns is all about. You know what the Usos are all about. Now Reigns has this unstoppable.
Here we go. Now back inside the ring. LA Knight in control. Right-handed Jimmy Uso. And now Knight. Off the ropes, able to counter it. Jimmy Uso, the beautiful rolling neck breaker, the cover here. And that kicked out at 2.
Every superstar on the roster aspires to be one thing. The guy, world champion. Who holds the World Heavyweight Championship right now?
Roman Reigns.
Who would LA Knight have to get through to get to Roman Reigns?
Roman Reigns.
Get through the rest of the bloodline to get to Roman Reigns, and then somehow knock off Roman Reigns, which Knight has experienced in the past.
Now here we go. Oh, LA Knight got caught with the boot in the corner. Jimmy Uso now. Oh! Off the top rope. And the cover been a kick out there. And the corkscrew enziguri connects there from Big Jim.
Himself. LA Knight says that last week was a trap. That it was a trap by the bloodline. He isn't buying into what Jimmy Uso was saying. So maybe this is where that parent.
Now here off the ropes, a reverse by LA Knight. Jimmy holds on to the ropes. And now LA Knight tossed to the outside. Jimmy gets caught here. Wait a minute. LA Knight, gets caught with the enziguri. As Jimmy's able to turn it around.
Here at the marching orders of Roman Reigns, and he comes out and locks in the Tongan death grip.
Yeah. Now, wait a minute. Oh, Big Jim slammed into the ring apron by LA Knight.
No,
he's looking for an opening here.
He can avoid.
And now Knight going after Jim.
LA Knight's life has been.
And Jimmy in the counter. And LA Knight right into the timekeeper's area. And you see Big Jim trying to keep the pressure on LA Knight here. Which one of these two men will come out victorious? We will find out after these commercial breaks. Make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. And let me know, guys, in our poll question here, who are you rolling with in this matchup here on WWE Raw? Are you going with the megastar LA Knight, or are you going with one of the Usos, Big Jim, Jimmy Uso? Let me know who you're picking to be the victor in this matchup here. Who's getting the W here tonight, guys? Let me know. All right. Congratulations to Paige, who got a victory near her hometown here with WWE Raw being in London. It's about a couple hours away from her actual hometown. So pretty cool. All right, guys, so just hanging out, waiting for the commercial breaks to get over. We still got about a minute and a half. So appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. We did hear earlier, Obafemi not backing down from main event Jey Uso, who thinks that Oba might be overlooking Jey Uso in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament coming at WWE Night of Champions, as Uso comes out and he lays down a pretty good promo there, pretty much telling Obafemi he better not overlook him, because he's accomplished more things with people overlooking him than even Oba can believe. But Oba is not scared of Jey Uso. And as a matter of fact, Oba even comes with a better promo telling Jey Uso, "You're not the family member I'm worried about." Okay. All right, guys, so back to the action here.
More intense tonight than we've seen him in a long time, because Jimmy Uso feels personally wronged by LA Knight. This is personal between Jimmy and LA. Well, he also realizes Big Uso is watching somewhere, right? No doubt about it. And now Try to back it up in the
Oh,
corner.
and Jimmy misses on that splash in the corner. And now LA Knight with the right hand. Jimmy Uso with an uppercut. And all kick and a DDT out of nowhere from LA Knight. And now that could be the opening the megastar needs here.
No matter what.
As Jimmy Uso's laid out, LA Knight trying to regain some momentum here.
There's a long way to go for LA Knight to finally end things with a bloodline. Oh, you're absolutely right. We're talking generations. You've got Jimmy Uso, you've got Jey Uso, you've got Jacob Fox.
So now back to their feet here, both men, as we wait to see which one will be able to come out victorious here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Right.
On this episode of WWE Raw here in London, Big Jim taking on LA Knight. LA with the big left hands, left hand jabs here. And now, oh, a big run around clothesline there. And now LA Knight has Jimmy Uso, but Jim able to counter. Off the ropes goes LA Knight, ducking under the clothesline. And ow! What a big clothesline from Knight. And now,
the longer this match goes,
Russian leg sweep.
It's LA Knight.
And a beautiful move there. LA Knight now in control, looking to put this matchup away.
Speaking tag team competition is
Big Jim able to counter. Oh, but catches a back elbow for his trouble. And now off the ropes here, LA Knight got caught the Samoan drop by Big Jim. The cover here.
And Knight fixed it.
Got it too.
Man, this is physical. This is exactly what you should have expected. LA Knight, who never gives anything less than 100%, and Big Jim Uso, who wouldn't be allowed to be a member of his own family if he gave any less than that. It felt like this was coming for a while.
And now Jimmy with a kick to the gut. A big right hand there to LA Knight. And Knight went for the clothesline, misses, and now went for another Samoan drop, but the Enziguri connects instead.
Corner.
And now LA Knight in the corner. Big Jim looking to put this matchup away. And getting out of the corner is LA Knight. And now Jimmy got caught with a power slam. And what a beautiful slam for LA Knight. And now pointing at the crowd, you know what's coming up next. LA Knight. Yeah. And off the ropes, a leaping elbow connects. And now the cover. On a kick out at 2. And Jimmy Uso just able to get the shoulder up as LA Knight tries to keep the pressure on here.
LA Knight as well.
And now Knight picking up Jim.
And setting in on both of these men.
Jimmy Uso able to counter. Back to his feet, ducking under the clothesline. And the super kick connects the cover here. But a kick out at 2. And LA Knight just able to get the shoulder up.
If he fails to defeat Jimmy Uso, good luck trying to earn opportunities with the rest of the family. Yeah, all the trash talking means nothing. Big Jim understands the assignment.
So Jimmy Uso going up to the top rope, and oh no, LA Knight able to stop him.
Flash. Make no mistake, that was not arrogance, that was exhaustion. Exactly. LA Knight able to. I trying to join Uso on the corner.
And now knocking down LA Knight as the crowd looks at somebody. But wait a minute, here comes LA Knight picking up Jimmy, but wait a minute. There's Solo. And Solo Sikoa is here on Monday Night Raw. And now Jimmy Uso knocks down LA Knight. And now wait a minute.
Solo Sikoa helping out.
And up the Samoan spike to Jimmy Uso. Are you kidding me? What is Solo doing here? And why did he just do that to Jimmy Uso? And even LA Knight can't believe it.
Up to his promise. He warned the bloodline, you mess with my family, I'm going to take out yours. LA Knight getting aid from an unlikely source.
And now LA Knight going to take advantage and looking for BFT, Blood Force Trauma. And now the cover here by LA Knight.
And Knight wins this.
And your winner of this matchup, it's the megastar LA Knight.
You gotta believe LA Knight.
Wow.
Anybody in the O2 arena
Solo Sikoa
LA expected
actually helping out LA Knight.
Sikoa, but for Solo, it was
Interesting.
for about hurting Jimmy Uso in the bloodline.
Remember Friday, Jacob Fatu told Solo, we want you back in the bloodline.
I think they just got their answer.
Well, you know, folks, Club WWE is the ultimate insider membership program designed to bring fans closer to WWE than ever before. Through exclusive access, rewards, and experiences. If you're interested in becoming a founding member, you can join the waitlist now by visiting WWE.com/club. WWE. Let's head back to Jackie Redmond.
And the Street Profits.
Well, Cole, I feel like Solo's going to have some explaining to do, but I'm backstage with the Street Profits. And guys, later tonight, you have a chance to become 5-time tag team champions. But you got to get through the vision in order to do it. So I'll ask you this. You ready?
Oh, yeah, you already know we ready. There he tried to take me out, but he ain't get the job done. And unlike his boy Logan Paul, I'm 100%. And unlike there, we ready to get the job done tonight.
Jackie, like my brother says, not only will we take the World Tag Team Championships tonight, but we will show the world that the vision is impaired. Because in this historic arena, the O2, their London Bridge will go down. See what I said there? See what I did there? You like that, right? Because the Street Profits are up forever.
And we want the smoke.
Well, they're going to have to get by Breaker and Theory of the Vision Tag Team Championship match. We're moments away from our main event live on Raw on Netflix.
And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up in our main event of WWE Raw, it's going to be a World Tag Team Championship matchup where we will see the Vision's Braun Breaker and Austin Theory put the World Tag Team titles on the line against the challengers, the number one contenders, the Street Profits, as Darnell Dawkins and Montez Ford look to wrap gold around their waist here in the main event of WWE Raw. And thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play here for the WWE Raw. And make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now, let's go, baby. Hell yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. Cheers to y'all, man. We hanging out, baby. We hanging out. We grinding. We grinding. We making the dream come true. If you got a dream, I got something to tell you. You better follow. You better work it through the top. And I make sure you know that you'll make it to the top. If you work hard, believe in yourself no matter what, you're gonna find out something real quick. You got that stuff that makes you wanna make something better out your life. Make sure you do it right with your family and your friends and your partner by your side. Let's go. Hey, cheers, y'all. Hope y'all are doing good. Time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now, cause it's the franchise. That's why I'm shining now. You can't see me, cause my time is now. In case you forgot, I fell off. I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked now, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise do it. Business out in this, it's automatic. I witness, so you hear them schools, you finish. Cause I'm a soldier, and that's the under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on these chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way I'm breaking it, kid. I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I slaughter them still. Competition, I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they going fishing. No way, get your boy home straight. I got my soul scraped. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in my next man's sweater. If you hate, let him hate. I drop the whole clan and lay your ass down for the 3-second tan. The time is up. My time is now. You can't see me cause my time is now, cause it's the franchise. What I'm shining now. You can't see me. My time is now.
Men's Championship. It all happens at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, Sunday.
We are in London tonight, Wisconsin, on the banks of the Thames River. Over 13,000 at the O2 Arena. We're going to head back now to our correspondent, none other than Jackie Reagan.
Yeah, Cole, thank you so much. I'm backstage looking for Bailey. Word is she's being looked at by medical at the moment. Bailey, I know that this has been a really, really emotional night for you. Did you see this coming? Do you have anything to say about what Lyra did tonight? Yeah, I can't. I have nothing to say. Sorry. It's okay.
You heard what she was saying out there, right? Where she was talking about me. I keep getting so close. I can't keep letting these opportunities slip through my fingers like this.
I know, I get you, but it should have been you and Liv in the finals. But I'm happy for Liv. At least Liv beat Charlotte, but I just wish that we had something to celebrate too.
What?
Hey,
Relax. Are you okay?
Hey, Judy.
Is he okay?
You know that.
No, I think we need to take him to medical.
Yes, I just did. I'm gonna humiliate her at Night of Champions because I am the greatest women's world champion. What?
Hermanita, we all know you're gonna win at Night of Champions, okay? But can you not see that none of us are doing so hot? Dom got a lot of money stolen. JD, look at him. He got electrocuted. And well, Roxanne and I thought it was gonna be me and you at Night of Champions.
Sister, everything is under control. I'm gonna be the new double champion, and you're gonna go after Sol Ruka. Because Sol Ruka can't handle Big Sexy. You are our next women's intercontinental champion. And Daddy Dom, I'm so sorry about your money. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get the money back. But in the meantime, you and JD need to focus on getting that title off Penta.
Yeah.
And what about me?
Oh, I think that
I think I need to go medical.
we need to bring JD to medical. Oh my gosh, JD. Your health. Is that it?
Uh-oh, and guys, could Roxanne Perez be the odd woman out in the Judgment Day? Well, you just heard things take place backstage with Liv Morgan making it all about her. I don't know why the Judgment Day doesn't see this quite yet, but it does look like Roxanne Perez is the one who doesn't have a vision, if you will, or a path here with the Judgment Day. We'll have to see what this means.
JD and Madonna haven't gone to the doctor yet. They're working on it. Anyhow, you had a real interesting conversation earlier today. I had the opportunity to sit down with none other than Seth freaking Rollins as we head toward Riyadh and Night of Champions, where Rollins will step inside of a steel cage with Braun Breaker.
Seth, when you returned from injury back at Elimination Chamber, you made your mission crystal clear. You wanted to destroy what you had created. You wanted to take out the Vision. Fast forward a few months, do you feel like you've taken any steps toward accomplishing that goal?
Short answer is yes, but the long answer is a little trickier. I mean, this did not go as I had planned. WrestleMania did not work out well for me. Backlash wasn't my night. And the truth is, I don't know if I would be sitting here talking about this with you if it weren't for the profits. Street Profits, yeah. Tez, I mean, if he didn't check me when I needed to be checked, and if Dawkins wasn't giving me grace when no one else would give me grace, I don't know if we would be here. And here is, in my opinion, one win away at Night of Champions from putting the Vision behind me.
In the interest of playing devil's advocate, you're stepping into a steel cage with Braun Breaker at Night of Champions. There is a realistic possibility that you don't walk out of Riyadh with your hand held high. In fact, you might not walk out of Riyadh at all.
Good question, Corey Graves.
I know. I know the risks. A lot can go wrong in this situation for me. It really can. But look, sometimes when you have a problem, you kind of got to find your way around that problem. And I've been an expert at doing that in my career many, many times. Sometimes you just got to put all your chips on the table. You got to find out who you are. The last time I won World Heavyweight Championship, it wasn't in the most upstanding way. I found a way around the problem. But it didn't tell me a lot about who I was. Certainly didn't tell me a lot about who I wanted to be. Night of Champions, Braun Breaker, steel cage match. This is going to tell me and tell the world who Seth Rollins is. And if I can beat Braun Breaker at Night of Champions, then I can put the Vision behind me. I can move on to the second part of that mission, which is getting back the title that I never lost.
Seth freaking Rollins is
Big words there from Seth freaking Rollins, but he has a huge matchup this weekend at WWE Night of Champions, where we will see Seth freaking Rollins go one-on-one with Division's Braun Breaker in a steel cage match.
Corey, before we get to Saturday, Braun Breaker's got to focus on these dudes. Breaker and Theory of the Vision defend the tag titles against the Street Profits live next on Netflix.
All right, guys, so our main event matchup is coming up next. Don't forget to please hit that like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, so some WWE news I've just picked up on here. Looks like Rey Fenix is expected to have a run in AAA with the AAA World Cruiserweight Championship that is similar to Penta's current run with the WWE Intercontinental Championship. So going to be very interested to see how Rey Fenix does holding that new title here for AAA. And guys, AAA's been killing it as of late. I've only been getting caught up with the highlights and videos and stuff like that. I haven't got the chance to watch it live. But man, AAA's making a lot of news right now, man. Tommy, welcome back, brother. And guys, we did see earlier tonight that Jacob Fatu came and talked to the Usos, and it doesn't seem like the Bloodline's on the same page here. But guys, Solo Sikoa did show up here tonight, and Jacob Fatu was nowhere to be seen. So I'm kind of interested to see what this means, because earlier Fatu said in this sort of backstage interaction with the Usos that if Solo was to show up tonight, he was going to catch something. So all right, guys, we'll keep clicking through here as we try to see if there's anything else to go over here with you guys. Any more WWE news? And you see Bayley was in tears after Lyra Valkyria turned on her earlier today, and Bayley had nothing to say in an interview that we just heard moments ago. So tough day at the office for Bayley, that's for sure. Hey. And earlier today, guys, we also seen Chad Gable try to apologize to Alpha Academy, and I called this one, guys. I really thought Maxine Dupree was going to do a heel turn, and that's exactly what happened, as it starts to look like now that Maxine Dupree will be joining more than likely the Vision, if I had to guess. All right, guys, should be getting back to the action here any minute. Chad Gable backstage.
I've been talking to Penta. Me too, oddly enough. So,
Well, Penta? You're not gonna face Penta before me. Go to medical. You'll be fine, all right? And you don't deserve anything. Can't even get an apology from your loser friends. Speaking of apologies, where's my apology? Huh?
your apology?
Yeah, you're going around apologizing to all the luchadores. Well, I am the king of the luchadores, so you disrespected me worst of all. And you too, Adam. What? What are you gonna do about Danhausen stealing all my money, huh?
You serious? Your money, your problem.
Stop. You're the one that sent me down to Mexico in the first place. That's what I get for listening to some dumbass. But you want an apology? You could try to beat it out of me.
Nice try. But the king of the luchadores doesn't just hand out matches. How about JD next week?
Oh, JD, are you good with that? Assuming the doctor says you're okay.
Come again?
Yeah,
Doctor?
get him to medical. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Medical.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
You good with that? I'm good with that. Someone get you the doctor. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday, we are in the home of next year's WrestleMania. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It is Night of Champions. Taking a look now at the programming schedule. It gets underway 11 o'clock on the East Coast, 8 in the morning on the West Coast on ESPN with the Countdown Show. Night of Champions, of course, gets underway 1 on the East Coast, 10 on the West Coast, 8 p.m. at night, local in Riyadh. The first hour, the King and Queen of the Ring tournament finals will be held on ESPN. And what a card! Absolutely stacked lineup with plenty of gold on the line, including.
And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, at WWE Night of Champions, we will see the undisputed WWE Championship on the line in a triple threat match with Cody Rhodes going up against the Ring General Gunther and Sami Zayn. And we'll also see the King of the Ring Tournament Finals, where we'll see Jey Uso taking on the ruler of Femi. And also in the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament, we'll see the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan take on Io Sky.
It's the renewal of what was a great rivalry. Jade Cargill.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Women's United States Championship will be on the line as Tiffany Stratton goes one-on-one with Jade Cargill.
Red hot young stars on the
At WWE Night of Champions, we'll also see the Men's United States Championship on the line as Trick Williams goes one-on-one with Ricky Saints with the WWE United States Championship on the line. And then in a steel cage match, we'll see Seth freaking Rollins go one-on-one with the Vision's Braun Breaker at WWE Night of Champions. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it's our main event of the evening. And introducing first, as this next match is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE World Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers. They are Darnell Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
just about a year to be exact. Another opportunity tonight for Dawkins and Montez to win gold.
Swag like nobody can. I bring the swag like nobody can.
They have made the trip to the top of the
Nobody can, and the swag like nobody can.
Angelo Dawkins in the best shape of his career. The same can be said for Montez Ford. These two are peaking at the right time. They could change the game tonight in London. Boy, the one thing I've noticed on the return to the Street Profits is it seems like the hunger is back. It's easy to grow complacent in this business.
Nobody can. I bring the swag like nobody can.
Waiting, begging, scratching, clawing for opportunities. It's a matter of what you do with those opportunities if and when you receive them. Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins are ready for war tonight. And tonight's WWE Raw, live from London, England, is brought to you by DoorDash, your door to more.
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, representing the Vision, they are the WWE World Tag Team Champions, accompanied by Logan Paul. It's Austin Theory and Braun Breaker.
Tonight, Breaker looks to build momentum toward a steel cage match Saturday Night of Champions with a win here tonight. Well, next week, Monday Night Raw comes your way from historic Atlantic City and historic Boardwalk Hall, and we have a special start time.
Corey and I will be in ringside next Monday night for Raw on Netflix with a start time of 6 o'clock on the East Coast in the United States, 3 o'clock on the West Coast. Again, Monday Night Raw next week, special start time, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. Get the party started early with us in the wake of Night of Champions and the Great American Bad. Can't wait to get to Atlantic City. Okay, let's talk about this matchup between the Profits and the Vision against Breaker, trying to build some momentum. And if Breaker fails to do so tonight, it could prove to be catastrophic. You've got to be at the top of your game. You're dealing with one of the best of all time in Seth freaking Rollins. But what Braun Breaker lacks in experience, he more than compensates for in raw power.
How much you want to bet Seth Rollins comes in and costs them the titles? I'm betting that right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits. And their opponents, representing the Vision, they are the World Tag Team Champions, Austin Theory and Braun.
WWE senior official Chad Patton will referee this championship match tonight, our main event on Monday Night Raw. For the Street Profits, what do they need to do, Corey, to win the championship, the tag titles, for a fourth time?
Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford need to rely on their tag team chemistry.
Oh, and here we go as things get started here. The Vision attacking the Street Profits, going right after their opponents. Austin Theory slamming the head of Montez Ford in the corner. And this matchup has officially gotten started here, guys.
In theory, we've witnessed firsthand over the past several months. Theory's begun calling himself the pressure. He's also acted as sort of the glue that's really held the Vision together. We've seen Braun Breaker go down with injury. We've seen Logan Paul go down with injury. Bronson Reed, hell, even Paul Heyman. The one.
And now Ford going into the corner here, and as we see Ford able to counter, and the drop kick there to Austin Theory. And now in the corner tag made, here comes Dawkins. And now Dawkins in, and the drop kick from Dawkins takes out Theory. Now the cover here, but a kick out at 2. And now Darnell Dawkins working on that left arm of Austin Theory, makes the tag. Here comes Montez Ford. And off the ropes, there goes Theory. And Ford with the shoulder tackle. And now look at Montez, the double team as the cover here. And kick out at 2. As Dawkins was able to flip Montez Ford over and slam him down on Theory.
That he's so far ahead of the game in his recovery from his injury.
And you laughed at me, you mocked me.
Wasn't here last week. That was Joe Tess.
Oh, okay, sorry. Either way, I was getting mocked and ridiculed because I said Logan Paul was inspirational.
Tag made it.
And now Austin Theory back into it here, and Logan Paul, or excuse me, Braun Breaker now the legal man. So we see here Ford fighting back. The clothesline missed. And wait a minute. Braun Breaker with the speed takes out Ford. And now Dawkins gets caught and slammed down by Braun Breaker.
Good luck.
And the dogs are barking here in the O2 Arena as Braun Breaker has just taken over this matchup as he looks to put the Street Profits away and retain the World Tag Team titles. Will the Vision be able to get the victory here tonight in our main event of WWE Raw? Or will the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Darnell Dawkins, be able to overcome the odds and defeat the Vision's Austin Theory and Braun Breaker to become the new World Tag Team Champions? We will find out after these commercial breaks here on WWE Raw. Hope you guys are enjoying the channel. Hope you guys are enjoying the live play-by-play and reaction here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. All right. Uh-oh, looks like Danhausen was on during a commercial break here for Monday Night Raw. It says Danhausen is putting his name in for the UK Prime Minister following the current Prime Minister's resignation today. Danhausen heard there's a job opportunity opening at 10 Downing Street. How do you feel about Prime Minister Hausen? Oh my gosh, that is hilarious, dude. Freaking hilarious. Eight, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. All right, guys, should be getting back to the action here a little bit. What's up, Tommy? Hey, Tim, remember SummerSlam when all the Seth wouldn't cash in, but the one guy said he did? No, Tommy, I don't believe I remember that. Probably a lot of SummerSlams ago.
Profits.
All right, here we go, guys. As you see, the Street Profits battling the Vision here. Braun Breaker in control. Montez Ford in big trouble.
Logan Paul.
And now in the corner, bouncing the head of Ford off the top turnbuckle. And now Vision, or excuse me, now Austin Theory, the legal man here for the Vision as Braun Breaker makes the tag.
When it returns, who can
So Austin Theory continuing here.
Lying in wait.
Oh, and now a shot there from Ford. As Theory continues to keep the pressure on, Ford trying to fight out and make a tag here. Right there. Dawkins close enough to see the fingers are there. And knocked off the ring apron by Austin Theory. And now Dawkins being pushed by the referee. And now the double team here from both men.
Look at this Breaker stomping from
behind the ref.
Teeing off with left hands. And as this match progresses, you keep asking me what the Street Profits need to do. Allow me to call an audible. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins need to beat the Vision at their own game.
So the Vision
you got to
controlling this matchup.
Sometimes you have to take a short.
And now we see here, oh, the nice neck breaker takedown. And oh, the leg stomp there from Austin Theory.
Let's not forget.
Right back in with the headlock here. Montez Ford needs to find a way to get back into this matchup. He needs to find a way to make a tag to Dawkins to get the Street Profits back inside this match.
Dawkins and Ford are completely aware that that is likely the case, which is why tonight
Dawkins trying to bump up Ford here. Montez Ford in big trouble
on the apron.
As we see Austin Theory trying to hold Montez down here. And uh-oh, Theory got caught in the backside slam. Connects.
Does Ford have left?
Uh-oh. Now we see here Montez Ford trying to get back into this matchup.
Eager Angelo Dawkins.
And Dawkins waiting for a tag.
The best shape of his professional
Theory grabbing
career.
the ankle here. And uh-oh, looking for a slam. Ford lands on his feet. The elbow to Breaker. Ducking under the clothesline. And the tag made. Here comes Dawkins. And the clothesline to Breaker. And another takes down Braun. And now Dawkins off the ropes here. And Dawkins leaps over him. And the spinning back elbow connects. And now Dawkins, the flapjack splash there to Theory. And now we see Dawkins pumped up and ready in the corner. And Oh, the 360 splash, and the Enziguri connects. The tag made, and now here comes Theory. And Theory, gets a boot to the gut. And now Dawkins, with the spinning neck breaker. And now
It's silence Theory.
picking up Theory on his shoulders. Ford right there. The tag made. Montez Ford is legal. Theory trying to fight out of this, but there goes the double team. The connects. And now Austin Theory in trouble.
Can he get into the cover here for the World Tag Team
And now,
titles?
and Logan Paul.
Red-handed.
And the referee seen what just happened. And now Logan Paul. And the referee throws Logan Paul out of the ring. And Logan Paul can't believe it after saving the matchup here for the Vision. Looks like Logan Paul is out of here.
A healthy Logan Paul would have never got caught. Blame that one on the injury. Oh my God. Are you for real? There I am.
Jeffrey, what's going on, man?
He used his good arm. Wait a minute.
And the tag man, here comes Dawkins.
Street Profits Theory in all types of trouble. Theory trying to hang on, but he's in no man's land now. Montez looking to go up top. Braun Breaker.
And wait a minute, Braun Breaker
Nasty
back
still.
inside the ring, taking out Montez Ford. Dawkins now battling back against Braun, but it's 2-on-1. The right hand there, but wait a minute. Theory from behind takes out Dawkins.
Dawkins now.
Now the tag made. Braun Breaker's legal. And Breaker. Oh no, from the apron here, Breaker. The clothesline takes out Dawkins over the announcer's table. And now Braun Breaker and Austin Theory are in complete control. Will the Vision walk out with the World Tag Team title still around their waist, or will we see the Street Profits able to pull off the upset to become the new World Tag Team champs? We will find out coming up after these commercial breaks here on WWE Raw. What's up, Jeffrey? Hello, Tim. What are you doing so early? What's going on? Are we going on again at 8? Yeah, Jeffrey, unfortunately, Monday Night Raw, or Monday Afternoon Raw, if you will, started early because they're over in London here today in the UK, so we wanted to make sure we did the live stream live for Monday Night Raw, not have it be later on in the day. So more than likely, we won't be going live unless we go live for a little video gaming later today, guys. So we'll see what happens. Definitely got to get some dinner. Feed the pets and stuff like that after we get done with the live stream here. So once we do that, we'll figure out what's next here for Tim Reynolds Show. All right, guys. Ooh, man, I got to run to the restroom. All right, I'll be right back, guys. BRB, restroom break. Ooh. All right, thank you, everybody. Sorry about that. We are back to the action here. Oh, boy. All right, guys, so back to the action here as the Street Profits continue to battle against the Vision for the World Tag Team Championships. The tag made by Theory to Braun Breaker, who's going after Dawkins now.
And Braun Breaker has been dominating. Did you expect anything else? Still shaking from
And oh, the big shoulders in the gut here.
Never gets easy.
As the badass Braun Breaker continues with pressure, the tag made from Austin Theory legal for the vision.
Athlete we're dealing with.
Now off the ropes here, Dawkins. Oh, double back elbows by Theory and Braun. The cover here, but a kick out in 2.
No pressure, Austin Theory.
So Austin Theory continuing to keep the pressure on here. Dawkins fighting to get back in this matchup as the crowd tries to get the Street Profits back in it.
Profits down and then lean on them. Use all your
Don't
body
forget,
weight.
next week, guys, looks like 3 p.m. special start time in Atlantic City for Monday Night Raw.
Thanks to the
Monday afternoon Raw, I guess now, right?
The last number of months.
Monday afternoon Raw.
Dawkins desperately needs to make a tag to the fresher Montez Ford.
And now Theory in trouble here as Dawkins tries to battle back. And oh no, taking out Dawkins. Theory makes the tag. Here comes Braun Breaker. And now, wait a minute. Oh!
Breaker's got a screw loose.
And Breaker mocking Dawkins here and taking his time.
Dawkins weakly fighting back here.
Shot. Dawkins with a big shot here, and now Braun answers right back. But Dawkins with a right hand as well. And now an exchanging of right hands from both men inside the middle of the ring. Off the ropes, missing that one, and missing that one. Braun, and a double clothesline takes down both men. Who will be the first able to get up to make a tag?
Angelo Dawkins trying to rally the WWE fans here in London behind Angelo Dawkins to get the tag made. Breaker surveying the situation.
And Braun Breaker trying to prevent Dawkins from making the tag.
Dawkins
Braun kicked into Theory, and then here comes Ford. Theory tripped up and off the top rope. The elbow connects, and Ford knocks down Braun. A clothesline knocks down Theory. And now here we go. Montez off the ropes. Another clothesline to Austin. And Ford feeling it here. Montez Ford has Theory where he wants him in the corner. And here goes the clothesline. And now in the corner again. Another clothesline by Ford.
Clothesline for Theory.
And now the kick. No, wait a minute. Able to counter the backflip by Ford, who connects with the super kick. And now Austin Theory gets planted. And wait a minute. Ford with the front flip. Getting the crowd pumped up as he hits the standing moonsault. A cover here. But a kick out at 2. And Austin Theory continuing to keep his team in it. Montez Ford trying to find a way to put the vision away. The tag made. Braun Breaker's legal. And now here comes Braun. And Theory. A double team with the clothesline and German suplex at the same time.
Somehow Montez.
And a kick out at 2 by Montez Ford.
But that's a skill that can't be taught. It has to come from experience. Montez Ford not panicking, realizing, yeah, we're down, but we're not out yet. Yeah. Although
Braun Breaker maybe looking to end this match, and Dawkins gets knocked off the apron. And now we see Ford could be in big trouble.
What's about to hit?
Breaker looking for the spear, and Montez in the counter. The knee to the chin, and now off the ropes here. Montez got caught. And what a slam there by Braun Breaker. And now the tag made. Here comes Austin Theory. After that beautiful power slam, now here we go. Theory picking up Ford on his shoulders and looking for a page out of their book. And now Breaker, the double team connects to Ford. The cover here. And Dawkins is there to break it up.
Dawkins.
And saving the match is Darnell Dawkins. And the Street Profits are now still in this thing.
Over.
Will they continue? Or will we see the Vision be able to walk out of here with their World Tag Team Championships?
Are you surprised?
Now Dawkins shoved onto the outside by Braun Breaker.
Bending Angelo.
Now Braun going after Dawkins. Shoulder first into the steel steps goes Darnell Dawkins. And looks like Braun Breaker's got something else in mind. As he grabs the steel steps, this could be bad for Dawkins.
It's disqualified. They may lose the payday, but they're not going to lose the gold.
Wait a minute there as Braun Breaker throws the steel steps inside the ring.
Whatever the hell he wants.
This makes, well, I guess it does make sense to your point. I mean, they keep the tag titles if there's a disqualification.
And think of what the street.
And now Dawkins able to counter, shoving the head of Braun Breaker into the steel post. And wait a minute. Wait a minute. Logan Paul is here.
Paul was kicked out of it.
And wait a minute. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Logan Paul getting out of Dodge as we see Joe Hendry is here looking to get some payback against Logan Paul. And now Austin Theory can't believe what's happening. But wait a minute, Theory sees the brass knuckles.
And Logan left the gift.
But ladies and gentlemen, look who else it is. It's Seth freaking Rollins looking to repay the favor to the Street Profits. And Braun Breaker waiting for him. But wait a minute. Where's Seth? Seth coming in behind. Nobody sees him yet. And now Seth Rollins.
Rollins just took the brass knucks and
just took the brass knucks and just hit Austin Theory. And now Braun Breaker going after Rollins. But wait a minute, Breaker has no idea what's going on in the ring. And now Ford. Oh no, Dawkins with the spine buster. Montez Ford with the frog splash. And now the cover. Your winners. New World Tag Team Champions, Montez Ford and Darnell Dawkins, the Street Profits. Called it! Called it!
The tag title. Rollins wasn't alone. Someone must have uttered his name because Joe Hendry appeared, much to the chagrin of the Maverick Logan Paul. Logan with
Joe Hendry going after Logan Paul, and Seth Rollins arrives to the arena, and the brass knucks there to Austin Theory, and the spine buster by Dawkins, and the frog splash by Ford gets the Street Profits the victory here in our main event of WWE Raw. The Street Profits are up, and they got the smoke. That's right, baby. What a win for the Street Profits, and what a big win for Seth Rollins, who now builds momentum before WWE Night of Champions this weekend when Seth freaking Rollins goes one-on-one with Braun Breaker in a steel cage match. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on TimReynoldsShow for this live play-by-play and reaction for WWE Raw right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now, let's go. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the play-by-play. Let me know what you guys think with all of my other content here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to also sign up for channel memberships for Tim Reynolds Show on my YouTube channel. You guys can also help donate by clicking the link on the top of my YouTube channel page for Tim Reynolds Show. Anything you can do to help out the channel really does go a long way. So make sure you guys please like and subscribe to one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. It's Tim Reynolds Show, and hey, let's go. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream play-by-play for WWE Raw. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time here on the channel. Peace out, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Monday.